All right, y'all, right here we have these super cubes. It says to freeze food in perfect portions. This company sent this to me so I could show these things off to you guys, so thank you to them for partnering with me on this. Got a little unbagging right here. Let's go ahead and grab these things on out. As you can see, they're moving, so they're like a silicone style of material right there. You get 2 of them in this pack, which is awesome. Half-cup freezing trays. So this is great if you like to make a lot of soup and you want to have them perfectly portioned into here. That way you can easily take them with you for on the go, or if you just want to have like lunch done for the week. There are almost a week. You have 6 portions right here. So you have, if you do one every day, you have 6 days, and then on the 7th day you have to cook, right? So you can eat that day, and then you have 6 days of leftovers right there. This is the other one. As I mentioned, you get 2 of them. Let's see, you got a nice big lid on the top right here, this plastic lid. It's got a good lip coming over the top right there, so nothing's going to come spilling out. And you got this nice little pull tab right here to be able to lift up on. So it lifts very nicely. They do have markings on the inside of each cube right here as well. Y'all can, let me see if I can turn it this way and read it. Right there. I'm looking at it in my monitor and it's backwards, so I can't read it. But you have 125 milliliters is your top line right here on this side. And then there's another one. Let's see if I can invert this. Look at that. Okay. Then on the next one, on the inside, there's a 50 milliliter line, kind of a little more than halfway down. And then on the other side, they give you the imperial. So you have half a cup on the top right there, and then a 1/4 cup right there on the bottom. So super cool. This is also nice that you can invert them like this as well. In case something's like stuck on there and you're trying to clean it off, you'd be able to really get into those nooks and crannies of this thing right here. And it just simply pops right back on down because it's made out of that silicone style of material right there. It's got a nice rim around this too. Like I think there's like a hard either piece of plastic or like a wire or something in there, because like I can't bend this thing very much, which is nice because it's going to give you that stability and that rigidity that you're going to want, especially if you're like moving these things around and it has some liquids in there already. I'm also noticing that since it has this rim that goes all the way around, they give you enough room right here to be able to get your thumb right there, and then you have this little lip on the back right here so that you can hold this thing nicely in your hands, and it's not just going to go slipping off on the side because it's got that little ridge right there. So I like that as well. Super cool little tray. No pun intended there. Super cool little trays right here, though, if you're looking to partition some things. This would be great. So we're down here in Louisiana, and, we love our gumbo down here. But to make a good roux for a gumbo, you need to have that like ready in the pot and all that type of stuff. And so to be able to maybe partition some of that out in here, that way you could get just what you want. Or another thing that we're interested in is tallow, and using tallow to cook with. And this gives you like the perfect size right here to be able to take rendered tallow that's still liquidy. You could fill it into each of these compartments right here and then put this into the freezer. And then you could simply pop up your bricks of tallow right there. And this is about the size that you could fit into a butter tray right there. Because that's one thing we do. So we have tallow like in like a little butter tray type of thing right on the side of the stove. And this would be the perfect way to kind of portion that out. Like, let me go ahead and grab my tape measure right here so you guys have an idea for size. So the internal part of these is 4 1/4 by 1 1/4. And then your depth on the inside is a little less than 2 inches. And then if you want to measure the entire soup container here, you're looking at, let's say 5 and a little over 1/2. And then probably like a 5 2/3 that would be. And then all the way across, you're looking at, that's a solid 11 1/2 right there. So fantastic little trays right here. Whenever my wife gets some food in these things, I'm going to do a follow-up video on it for you guys. It does have some of these like care emblems on the bottom right here. This is a snowflake, meaning that it is safe to freeze. Looks like this one says dishwasher on the top, so it's dishwasher safe since it's just silicone. I'm assuming that means food safe, so like you could eat out of these things if you want to, maybe, or like it's made for food. And then you can put it into the oven as well. It's got the little oven icon on there to let you know that it's good. So, curious? Can you kind of stack these things, nest them? So if there's a time that you're not using them, check that out. Look, you can nest these things on out just like that. That way, if you're not using them at some point, it takes up less room in your cabinets. Love that. Let's see. Half cup freezing tray. The Super Cubes half cup tray makes freezing and storing sauces, juices, that's a good idea, salsa, and hummus both easy and convenient. I might also add like a guacamole type stuff or just mashed avocado. Huge fan of that. I think that would work well in here as well. It's food grade, 100% food grade silicone. No BPA, lead, PVC, or phthalates. I don't know how to say that. It's dishwasher safe, which we already figured out. Extra sturdy, which it's a steel reinforced rim, so there's actual steel in there. Nice. Airtight lid eliminates freezer odor. That's what the snowflake thing was. And then oven safe up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. That's for the trays only though, the red part. It is not for these lids. These lids are just made out of plastic and that will definitely melt at that temperature. So make sure you remove those whenever you're doing it. They do have a little story on here. I'm just going to share it with you guys. Food plays an integral role in the lives of Michelle and Jake. To them, it's about connecting back to their family's traditions whenever they've made their family's chicken stock recipe. That's such a great idea, like a stock recipe. If you do bone broths or anything like that, it'd be perfect for it. They always encountered the same problem. How do we freeze our soup so that it's easy to enjoy again later? Super Cubes is committed to making meal preparation easy, convenient, and fun. Join us. Yeah, if y'all are looking for a great way to have some meal prep done, nice and organized for you, easy to clean, you can use these in the oven, the freezer, dishwasher safe. Y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all some of these right here. These things look fantastic. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding these to your cart, and Dad out.